Hi, my name is Lindsey. I worked on a Both Hands project and it changed my life. When I moved to Nashville 2 years ago, I thought it was just going to be a fun adventure, but ultimately I learned that God had different plans. Over the years, I've struggled with my faith. I lost my brother in an accident, unfortunately, and because of that, it made it really challenging to build my relationship with God. And I was chatting with a friend one night after work, and he said, "You know, Lindsey, there's this organization I really want you to be a part of. It's called Both Hands." Both Hands helps fundraise for families going through adoption, also while helping widows. And there was a project day coming up just 2 weeks later, and he invited me. So I came along, and that day I was totally inspired. When I showed up on the project day, I expected to get dirty. I didn't expect to be moved the way that I was. Just hearing the widow stories and how their families have been impacted, it was heartbreaking. But there were so many volunteers that came out to support them. And you could just feel so much love in the park that day. Complete strangers that didn't even know these women gave up their time, brought their families along. We repaired decks, we planted, we painted fences. But beyond that, the spiritual work that was being done, that had the greatest impact of all. That was really the first time in my life that I felt God move. You just felt this overwhelming sense of peace and love. And once you feel that, you don't want to let it go, which is kind of what inspired me to take that next step into accepting God back into my life. I joined a church here in Nashville and I got baptized. And ultimately, I don't think I would have ended up there on my own without Both Hands. So thank you. And my story is just from one project day. There are so many more lives to be touched. And if you're thinking about volunteering on a project day, go out on a limb. I promise you'll be rewarded in more ways than one.